Now, if you've been looking for a review of the Jabra Elite 75T Active, well, this is the video for you. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to do an unboxing review of the Jabra Elite 75T, and we're going to do a call quality test, EBPMAN style. Now, we're very grateful to Jabra for providing us a retail version of the Jabra Elite Active 75T to review on our channel. We're going to do an EBPMAN call quality test. We're going to look at all the features. We're going to talk about the music reproduction, and we'll also take a look at the fit. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, the Jabra Elite 75T and 75T Active have a great fit and, in my opinion, have the best passive noise canceling on the market. These things are tiny, but they fit so well. They're so comfortable, and they do a real nice job of covering your ear. And this is because they went through a painstaking process of scanning, 1,000 ears just to see the overall fit to come up with the best fit for everyone. So these things, when they go in your ear, they're going to stay there. They're going to block out all external noise, and they're going to give you a great music experience because they're giving you a great seal. Now, the Jabra Elite 75T Active are for the fitness enthusiasts. If you love working out, and if you're like me and you have a lot of sweat that comes with the workout, then you don't have to worry about these. Oh, and by the way, if you are running with these and you get caught in the rain, no worries there either, because these have an IP rating of 57. So you don't have to worry about them either getting wet through sweat or wet through water when you're on a run. Now, the battery life on the Jabra Elite 75T Actives is 7.5 hours. With the case, you're going to get 28 hours of total usage. But if you run out of power, 15 minutes of charge is going to give you 60 minutes of usage. Now, the mics on the Jabra Elite 75T and 75T Active are exactly the same. You have 4 mics with wind noise protection. Now, the Jabra Elite 75T and 75T Active support Bluetooth 5.0, which means you're not going to have any issues with broken connectivity. You're not going to have issues with out-of-sync conditions because you're watching a video and the audio and the video don't stay in sync. So Netflix, Hulu, gaming, not a problem whatsoever. Also, these are true multi-connect earbuds, which have been tested and work now, which means you can actually have it connected to your tablet watching a movie, and if it's connected to your phone and a phone call comes in, they automatically switch to your phone. That's proven, and it works today. One other great feature about the Bluetooth connectivity and pairing is that you can store up to 8 devices on this thing. You heard that right. 8 paired devices. Now, in the box, you're going to find your Jabra Elite 75T Active. You'll have a USB-C cable as well as several ear tips. Now, the case for the Jabra Elite 75T Actives are the same as the 75T. They support USB-C on the back for charging and no wireless charging. The earbuds themselves will not fall out, and as soon as you open up the case, they will light up and power up. And if you want to put them back in the charging, all you do is let go like this and they self-guide. So they're not going to fall out because they're magnetically locked in. Now, as we take a look at these earbuds, you're going to see that, boy oh boy, are these smaller than before. But they do go into your ear canal, and they have, I would say, a very similar shape as some of the other earbuds that we've looked at on the channel, but these have a unique, I would say, fit. They actually fit really, really good. So I'm putting them in my ears, and I just want to show it on the side there so you can see what it looks like. And we'll go on this side as well. These have great passive noise canceling. As soon as you put these on, and I had this experience with the 75Ts, I thought, wait a minute, do these have active noise canceling? Because it's like putting earplugs in your ear. So if you have those little foam earplugs and you put them in your ear and you know how it seals everything, that's how good these things are. And then once you have them in, if you shake, there is no movement. I'm talking about no movement whatsoever. They don't move at all, for me at least. And if you were to do a cartwheel with these are not going to come off because the seal is that good. So great fit because of that special scan that they did. Now, because it has such a great fit, when you're talking about the music reproduction, bass, mids, and highs. You have bass is definitely present. You have mids and highs. It has a great sound stage. You're able to hear everything very clearly. And you have various settings on the app. And I actually prefer the bass boost setting on the actual app itself because it gives me the most bass responsive type experience. But the neat thing about the bass, I would say the bass boost option, is that it doesn't overpower the mids and the highs. So for me, it just gives me an extra punch, but it doesn't do it to the point where I just can't hear everything else. So the sound stage is great. The bass comes in nicely, especially when you use or choose that bass boost setting. And then overall, the fidelity and the definition of the music is really, really good. And again, it has to do a lot about that seal. So if you're looking for something that has great audio reproduction, that has great battery life, and again, that has this kind of look, really, you can't go wrong with the Jabra Elite 75T Actives. Now, one of the things about the Jabra series is that they have, in my opinion, one of the most mature apps on the market. It happens to be, in my opinion, one of the most configurable. As you take a look at it here, you can see the battery level of your earbuds. It's also going to give you the battery level of your case. You can then choose different sound modes. So right now we have hear through is enabled, and the hear through technology is very natural. When I snap my fingers, I can hear it. I can hear my voice. It's not super hearing like what we've been getting from the Galaxy Buds Plus, where you can even go beyond that, but it's going to give you some real natural hearing. As I mentioned, the equalizer I prefer is the bass boost mode. For me, you do have all these other settings, but again, the bass boost mode doesn't overpower the mids and the highs, so it's very pleasant in my opinion. You do have the ability to go through these different settings, and as you choose each one of these settings, you'll notice that the hear through gets turned off because that's the default setting, and you're going to have different music presets depending on the choice that you select. You also have, if you go into the settings area here, you can see that you can determine that the hear through is going to continue to play even with when playing audio. So if you want to listen to an audiobook or you want to listen to music and you're in an office setting, some of us take off an earbud so we can hear what's going on. You can do that just by having that setting. In this area here, you can see what your default equalizer is. You also then have your audio experience settings, so auto pause and resume. So the audio will automatically pause when one of the earbuds is removed, and then it will go back. Now, one of the disappointing things, but there's a firmware change coming, is that the earbuds cannot work independently, right? So you can do this feature with one earbud, but it's only with one. From a call experience, you can have a mute reminder tone, you have side tone, so you can hear your voice, and then you can determine what the call equalizer is going to be, and also determine what the Bluetooth priority is. The last thing that we'll look at is the headset assistance. So you can turn on sleep mode, as you can see there, and determine when it goes to sleep. And then also you can hear your voice guidance. So this is what I'm talking about. There's like a lot of configuration options that you can go through. And then in the About section, you can see everything about, your technical info. You can also, if I go into this area here, I can look at my firmware and do my firmware upgrade. Now, the firmware for this version is 1.27, so this is the most current firmware on the market. As soon as you put these on, you're going to go through the firmware upgrade, and you'll get the best experience using these earbuds. So next we're going to do a call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75T Active in a quiet environment. Let's check out our decibel readings. So anywhere from 17 to 21 decibels. Let's go ahead and switch. Now this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Jabra Elite 75T Active. This is a test, 1, 2, 3, this is a test. Next, we're going to move into a noisy environment and do a call quality test. So next we're going to do a call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75T Active in a noisy environment. As we take a look at our decibel readings, you're seeing that they're anywhere from 40 all the way up to 80 decibels in noise. We're going to go ahead and switch. Now, this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Jabra Elite 75T Active. This is a test, 1, 2, 3, this is a test. This is what the call quality would sound like in a noisy environment with the Jabra Elite 75T Active. So guys, that wraps up our review and unboxing of the Jabra Elite Active 75T. Let me know what you thought about this product in the comment area below, and if there are comparisons, because I know they're coming. If you want me to compare these against the Galaxy Buds Plus, let me know in the comment area.